Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are gonna be beginning the narration and character voice acting for the side story Gavial the Great Chief Returns. As voted by you guys in the most recent community vote here on YouTube, this one won with over 50% of the votes, so this is the one we are gonna cover. And the other two that lost, which by the way, once again as a reminder, are the last two stories in general in this game that need to be covered and added to the ever-growing catalog on this channel, are gonna duke it out the next time I put up a community vote, so keep a lookout. It will happen eventually. Especially when we have downtimes where I can squeeze those leftovers in. But that will be for another day. For now, we are gonna be covering this one, but before we begin, the usual. If you're new to Arknights and or this channel in general and are bumping into it through this episode, first and foremost, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And even if you're an older player that just wants to catch up to some older stuff, remind yourself of some older stuff, and even catch up to the main story in general, you can pretty much find, like I just said, everything here on the channel. Just lean back, sit back, get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, or whatever your beverage is, and listen and enjoy. You'll get extra details along for the ride as well, so there's quite a lot. Trust me, I haven't compiled the time for every single playlist, but oh boy, I kinda don't wanna know. But anyway, the other question that I pose at the beginning of every single one of these newer narrations, or rather episodes 1, do you need to know anything before going into this one? And the simplest of answers is no. This is the beginning of an actual chain of stories which will continue later in the Ideal City, which is already up on the channel from the beginning of actually this year when it was live for the first time. So if you, once you're done with this one, want to continue straight into the continuation of the story, you can do so very easily. I will still provide the link to Ideal City's playlist in the description of this video as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it. You get the bonus points, I could say, for just knowing the characters that are part of this story, being eunectes, tomimi, Gavial, and a couple of others, including the Doctor. But let us begin here, and I'm gonna give you a quick little rundown how we're gonna handle some bonus material as well for these episodes coming out. But let's start with this splash page right here, saying Gavial the Great Chief returns. The Doctor, Gavial, and company travel to Gavial's hometown on a low-altitude aircraft, Acahualla, a place of lush forests within Sargon. Close to their destination, the aircraft is struck down. The Doctor and Gavial have no choice but to travel on foot to the settlements to seek help. What plots and threats do the vast rainforests hide? Will the Rhodes Island operators be able to repair their aircraft and return? Gavial, this is your home turf. It's all on you now. So then, in today's first episode, we are going to be covering the story from stage 1 to 2 to 3 and end on number 4. Considering I'm planning on making this into a 3-parter, today's first part will, and each subsequent part will also contain a bonus part in them. For example, we shall obviously begin here today with the story for the first 4 stages. Once those are done, at the end, as a bonus part, I will be including the full in-game file for the original Gavial, not Alter. The Alter version is part, or rather, her stuff is part of story and stuff, you know, post this story and including Ideal City, so that would not make sense to include here. But in this first episode, at the end, we'll be including Gavial Original's full file and voice files. And subsequent episodes of this will include Tomimi, for example, in episode 2, and in the final episode we will include eunectes. But yeah, this is gonna be the rundown for that, and one slightly different thing I'm gonna do for these parts, at least until the final part. I'm gonna be splicing together the cutscenes, for example, on stage 1, considering we have a before and after part as usual for most stages in this game. I will be just splicing them together into a single cutscene, so no cuts in between. And I'm doing that because usually in between these parts I would include descriptions of enemies, I will still do that, but I will keep that for the final episode where I will be doing the usual, where I do the introduction to the boss stage, and every enemy that we haven't encountered yet, but I will do all the enemies then in that final part. But anyway, enough introductions. Let's begin with stage number 1, titled Falling Objects. Sometimes a journey's surprises begin well before you arrive. Everything you could ever want is right here. The moment of peace you've longed for, a land without warfare, the embrace of your mother. Your consciousness expands limitlessly, breaking its shackles. You are free. What is freedom? Broadly speaking, to be free is a relative state, free from constraints. However, people who say this are often constrained by their flesh. But you are truly free. You are a resolute stone in the river of time. Though your responsibilities, fate, desires, and attachments may all be washed away, you and only you will always exist here. You are beholden to nothing, and nothing is beholden to you. Responsibilities, fate, desires, attachments. Soldier, you have borne countless pains, witnessed innumerable failures. There is little that brings you joy. But that is exactly what has allowed you to come this far. They are a poison, shackles upon yourself. They will never let you know peace. Some things can never be taken back. Some things you need not burden yourself with. No, there are people waiting for me. Ah, I see. I do admit they are all good children. But did you ever consider that even without you, those kids will still be able to move forward? You are not responsible for them. Your responsibilities, your fate, your desires, your connection to them, are they but a delusion of yours? Fine. Since you have already made your decision, I shall grant you a surprise. That's right, it is none other than the pain you love so much. From every nook and cranny of your flesh comes the sensation of extreme soreness. What follows is a distant, yet familiar voice. Doctor? Amia? No. This voice is far more mature than Amia's. Still sleeping after all this time, huh? Why do you do this to me? Far more violent, too. You feel several slaps on what seems to be your cheeks. It would appear they are willing to practice what they preach. That didn't do the trick. What should I do? Since Amia isn't here, guess I'll just give the doctor a few rounds of the whirlwind. Whirlwind? Is it fun? I want to play too. It seems they are preparing some extreme measures now. Also, the voice that just cut in carries a hint of innocence. The problem? In this situation, the wonderful trait of innocence belies a sense of commitment. Open your eyes. Gavial, how do we play the whirlwind? What you want to do is grab the person's legs and hands, then start spinning in a circle. When you're ready, just let go. It sounds really fun. I want to try. Sure, I'll just catch the doctor after... Oh! Doctor, you're finally awake. It's the doctor. Okay, don't tackle the doctor like that. Crush those organs and that one won't stay with us for long. Oh, sorry, doctor. Are you both alright? I'm fine. This isn't high enough to scare me. I'm fine too. Anyway, Doctor, let me catch you up on what happened while you were napping. Short version is, we crashed. We fell from a very high place. Whoosh! Kaboom! Like that. Please elaborate. Fine. Basically, Doctor, you're bad luck. During the attack, something exploded by your seat and you slammed into the wall there and passed out. Don't worry, I took care of your wounds. Nothing major, besides you're healthier than when you first showed up at Rhode Island. Nice work, Doctor. Sorry, Doctor, I should have caught you, but the loud noises scared me. Can't blame you for that. To be honest, I never would have expected these bastards to have anti-air weapons. So you thought someone would attack us? Sure, did I forget to tell you? My people love to fight. Not that any of them could take me. What about others? When we were going down, everybody else jumped early to stabilize our altitude. Kobe and I jumped last to stick with you. Oh, and Lanza 2 should still be on the aircraft. Where's the aircraft? I think it's that way. Should be just over the hill. Alright, let's go and check on it. Sure. See? The aircraft's right there. Oh, and that's a lot of smoke. It's not in good shape. I guess it's still fixable though. Doctor Gavial, there's people with the aircraft. That's a... Please, do not approach me. Though I am responsible for protecting Rhode Island property, I'm just a medical tool. Hey, I think this machine is talking. Yeah, not only did such an amazing machine fall from the sky, there's another machine that can talk inside it. Do you think there's a person inside? No idea. Why don't we bring it back? Leader shooter like it. Sure, let's take it. Help! Stop right there. Who's there? You got a death wish? Laying your grubby hands on our stuff. Who says it's your stuff? It fell from the sky. Yeah, that's right. Finders keepers. They have a point. Gavial, what are they saying? Ah, right, I forgot you guys don't speak the language. We're in Sargon, but no one here speaks standard Sargonian. I'll translate anything anyone says to you. And for the rest, just use your intuition. What are you whispering about, you bastards? I said, if this stuff is yours, I just have to beat you up and it'll be all mine. What? This woman is so damn full of herself. Get her, boys! Didn't Kwani, she's something. What do you know? You guys are pretty strong. Shame you had to run into me, Gavial. Wait, what did you say your name was? Gavial? Gavial? Wait, look close. That face, that hair. You're Gavial, aren't you? I feel like I just said I was. It's Gavial. Gavial's back. Brothers, go hurry. Tell clan leader eunectes. What? Eunectes? Hey! Get back here! Ran off. Thank goodness. If you'd been just a little later, they would have taken me. Where's our pilot guy? His name, Dylan. Where's Dylan? He tried to fight some of the Archosauri in the middle of it all. They knocked him out. Oh, Gavial, I found Dylan here. Good, drag him over. I'll take a look at the damage. Okay. Say, Lanza 2, you can fix this aircraft, right? Yes, Closure input lots of aircraft knowledge into me before we left. In principle, following a successful emergency landing, the tools provided should be sufficient for a repair. Only... Kay, I asked you to drag him over, not to literally drag him over. Oh, sorry. Looks like they didn't get any kills on us, huh? Wow, who knew this guy's underwear would be so gaudy? Yeah, let him have his beauty sleep and he'll wake himself up. Lanza 2, you were saying... Only what? Only the Arcasauria we just met stole the engine. Huh, the engine? Correct. Before they noticed me, I sighted them from the deck. They found the aircraft's engine, pulled it out, and carried it away with them. Come and see for yourself. Oh boy, yeah, that's a hole. I don't really get how these things actually work, but I'm guessing this means it won't fly now? Yes, it won't fly now. Doctor, you don't look too good. None of this looks too good. Kal'tsit's gonna kill me. A short while back. A letter? Yeah, from my homeland. They're holding the Mahuitsotia again soon. Mahuitsotia. Strength and honor. Huh, you know it. Yeah, it's what they call the ceremony where they choose the next great chief. I haven't heard anyone use that language in a long time. As I recall, though, you left your homeland and then came to Rhodes Island. Yeah, but there's this little kid I knew who still keeps in touch with me. She's the one who sent the letter. I also recall you saying that you left because you were orchestrized. If so, the election of the chief shouldn't concern you at all. Yeah, hell no. I'm not going out to be the next great chieftain. Just the brat seems like she really wants me to come back for a bit, and I haven't been back in a bit, and homesickness? Maybe a little, yeah. And why are you requesting to bring the doctor? From a biological standpoint, the doctor shouldn't pass for one of you. The doctor's been working so hard, you know? I figured it'd be a nice little vacation. And what was the purpose of this aircraft requisition form, Blaze? Gavial's old place is way out in the middle of nowhere, Sargon. Who'd walk that far? So instead of walking, you want to use a low-altitude aircraft and risk detection by the Sargon authorities. Wait, let me explain. When I say nowhere, I mean we looked at the maps and Gavial's is one of the least densely populated regions of Sargon. From the intel we've gathered, Sargon doesn't even station any forces there. You're correct that the region is Sargon's name only. You've done your homework. And now, seeing as you've made all your plans, why have you come to me? Because any and all paperwork passes through you? Are we good or not, kal'tsit? If not, we'll forget it and move on. Doctor, maybe we should just call it off. There's no way kal'tsit's gonna agree. Fine. I've approved it. Seriously? Gavial, you've never properly introduced us to your hometown before. And considering your standing as a core member of Rhodes Island and the initiative you showed in making this proposal, we can afford to grant the doctor this leave, given accompanied by an elite operator. That's what I like to hear. Further, I would treat this operation as an on-site field investigation. You may freely select any off-duty operators. Amia has been very busy as of late. She's not allowed to go. Whether she wants to or not, you will have to tell her this yourself. Keep in mind that you are technically entering Sargon territory. Rhodes Island has very few offices in Sargon. Don't make trouble for yourself or for Rhodes Island. Further, Rhodes Island's low-altitude aircraft are tremendously important to us, and Sargon is a rough environment. I trust you to bring the vehicle back safe and sound, Doctor. Oh, now that you mention, yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, relax, Doctor. This is my homeland. I know it, like the back of my hand. Lanza too? we're just gonna find the kiddos who stole the engine and steal it right back, yeah? Yes, they definitely seem to have some understanding of technology at least. They hardly damaged anything else in the removal process. In the event we do get the engine back, I should be able to guide you through reinstallation. On that note, there's some emergency maintenance I must carry out before any of this ends up exploding. Please hold. Huh, them? Technology? First I've heard of any of us getting along with technology. We're all knuckleheads by nature. Specifically, only enough to know how to pull out the pipes and cables, but... Oh, wait, hold on. I bet if they're her minions... Gavial, I'm hungry. All our food reserves should be fine, right? They should be fine, yes. But some systems were damaged by the emergency landing. The storage compartment is currently sealed. I'll need some time to unlock it again. Hang in there a bit longer then, Kay. But I'm hungry now. Fine then, let's go and... Gavial! Huh? Oh, crud. I know that voice. Wow, Gavial, you're actually here! Gavial, your hair's gotten long. Gavial, your clothes look really good. Gavial, you have a weapon now. How come? It doesn't look very good for hitting people. Yes, Tomimi, it's me. You're not imagining it. Just let go of me first. Okay. Gavial, have you been eating okay out there? Did you really become a doctor? What are you doing here, Tomimi? So I saw a thing fall out of the sky and I went to see what it was and then I saw you. Oh, is your disease thing better yet? I read that people outside can get stone disease really bad. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Never better. Gavial, you're back. It's good to see you alive and well after all, Gavial. No mistakes, you need to be our next great chief. Dream on. I'm only on leave. Come back to see how things are going. Gavial, didn't you say you were orchestrized from your tribe? Yeah, why? Gavial, who is this person? Huh? Tomimi, you can speak standard Sargonian now. Pretty fluently too. Yep, I learned it just so I could speak with you, Gavial. Not bad. I guess I'll write to you in Sargonian from now on then. So, Gavial, who are these people? Oh, this one's the doctor. Counts as my boss, I guess. And the rest are all friends from work. Gavial's boss. Are you actually stronger than her? No. So how'd you get to be Gavial's boss then? I've got bigger problems, Tomimi. Zumama's people stole our aircraft engine after the crash. She's got minions now. What's an aircraft engine? Is it like one of those motory thingies? Wait, huh? Zumama? What about her? Zumama's the chief of a tribe now. There's a lot of people who think she'll be the next great chief too. So that's how it is. Could have been her crew that took us down too. She's the only one who was into those weird wacky gizmo weapons in the first place. Yeah. If you want to find Zumama, the ceremony is starting tomorrow and every aspiring chief is gonna be at the temple. Zumama will be there for sure. So all we gotta do to find her is head here, huh? Huh, perfect. Hey, didn't you say your cute little noggin wanted to compete for it too? Go on, show me how far you've come in all these years. I still want you to be the great chief, Gavial. Huh? What was that? Nothing. Doctor, emergency maintenance has been completed. Are we setting off now? Nice work, Lancet 2. Yeah, we're heading to the temple next. Wow! That machine talks! I like to think I'm ready for it, but it still hurts my heart a little whenever I get that sort of reaction. Not that I technically have a heart. Aircraft won't explode now, right? It won't, but it's not exactly ideal to just leave it here. Yeah, true. I don't want kal'tsit giving me the death stares either. If I send some of my people out to take it back to my tribe, would it help? Your tribe? Huh? Hell, I didn't realize. So our little girl's a full-grown clan leader now, huh? Yes, it actually used to be your tribe, Gavial. Well, damn. No wonder I recognized a couple of faces. Oh, also, Gavial, we changed the tribe's name now. Wilderness Will is now Gavial's Will. Huh? Because we all think you're the best, Gavial. Okay. Whatever. I'll leave you to it. Did everyone get that? All the Archosaurus unanimously, yeah. In that case, I think Mr. Dillon and I will stay with the aircraft. I understand you're going to meet a large number of people. I would only cause problems if I went. And the aircraft does need guarding. What? You're not gonna go and see the ceremony? It's a hell of a treat. Don't worry about it. I prefer the quieter side of things anyway. Suit yourself. Guess it'll be just me, the doctor, and Kay going then. And me. I'll bring some of my people with us too. Off we go. What about Kay? Oh, you're right. She was just here. Where did the little rascal run off to? When you say Kay, do you mean the one jabbering away over there like she's half-possessed? I'm not gonna let you hurt the doctor reunion. No, don't steal my honey biscuits. Get back here. Kay appears to be fighting the air. This could be cause of a poison-induced hallucination. Oh, shit. I forgot to warn you. There's a hell of a lot of mushrooms and fruits growing wild along the road here, and more than most of them just... You can't eat. If you do, you end up like that. Forget the kid was even wilder than me. I bet she snuck off while we were busy talking and helped herself to the buffet. Damn it. Okay. Go tie her up and take her back with you, Lancet. She'll be fine after a while. Probably. Leave it to me. Oh, one last friendly reminder. Our surroundings are quite hot, but such environments are prone to drastic nighttime temperature swings. Please bring the necessary supplies with you. Oh, nice catch. Doctor, tomimi, you to make sure you grab what you need from the aircraft. It's a long way to the temple from here, and the rainforest won't have anywhere decent to sleep. Get ready to spend the night in the open. Alright, and we continue on to stage number 2, titled Thick versus Thin. Competition is one of the timeless inevitabilities of gathering sentient creatures in one place. Rainforest same as ever, huh? It's been a really long time, hasn't it, Gavial? Never liked this place. Air stifling and the ground gives too easy. Can't place a single firm step. A lot of tribes have moved into the rainforest, though. That's so. Hey, Doctor, looks like you're up. How'd you sleep last night? Decent. You're that fast, huh, Doctor? Hell, I thought you wouldn't be able to stand roughing it out here. Didn't I tell you, Doctor? Gotta be ready. It's not about to get any easier. Here, scrounge up what I could find nearby to make some soup. Go on, it'll wake you up. Hey, speaking of which, never realized it until I went looking, but actually there's a hell of a lot of medicinal plants that grow around this rainforest. Gavial's actually taking care of people. Gavial, I didn't sleep good either. Huh? And you call yourself an Archosaurus? Archosaurus?
Gavial doesn't remember our original name.
Hmm? Oh, crap, I did forget. I mean Tiakau, don't I? Damn, I don't think I've used that word at all since I left. Doctor, you make a note to yourself. We don't divvy ourselves up by race here. I mean, from the perspective, let me think. I'm an Arcasauria, Zimama's a Phidia, and there's also Liberi. Yeah, that's your three, more or less. But we all count ourselves as Tiakau. Means one valiant in war, in our language. Also, not that I think you're gonna need it, but you might like to know, we call this place Acahualla, land where the forest overgrows. Alright, enough bawling your eyes out, get your people in gear and let's move.
Rhodes Island, Doctor.
Oh, yeah, right. So company is...
Ah, I know that. Since you left Gavial, I've been learning about the outside world.
Oh yeah? Now that's up. You dress different from how you used to too, now that I think about it.
Yep, this is really fashionable on the outside.
I don't really get fashion. Is she right, Doctor? I've seen it in magazines.
Yeah, so the Doctor's seen it too.
Oh yeah, tomimi, how about you introduce the Doctor to our place? I've been away for forever. I don't know what's changed.
Sure. Okay, let me think. What should I tell an outsider? Right, let's start with the tribes. Look at this map. Here's where Gavial landed, and here's the path we took. This big forest area is our Acahualla. Traditionally, every tribe of Acahualla, big and small, joins in this ceremony where we choose the next great chief. Oh, and the ceremony is a trial by combat. Whoever beats all of the other challengers and earns their recognition gets the right to challenge the current great chief. If they defeat the great chief, they become the new one. Now, the power of the great chief... Every tribe listens to what she says, for starters.
Sounds like nothing's really changed then.
Something has. One day, the last great chieftain Juan drank too much and his wife chased him to the edge of a cliffside. He jumped off it and never came back. Our last ceremony was to pick his successor. But some stuff happened with Gavial and we never chose a great chief. And ever since Gavial left, none of the tribes have really gotten along with each other. So now we've all been stuck fighting each other.
A former great chief?
Huh? That part's actually normal for us. My dad said Great Chief Juan was one of the longest great chiefs ever. We'd usually get a new one every 2 or 3 years. Whenever we lose a great chiefs, we do the ceremony to pick a new one.
Now, what was that about Gavial?
What? Oh, yeah, I never told anybody at Rhodes Island about that stuff. I beat every single comer to the whole damn thing, and then I left.
Every single one?
Yeah, I was pissed. Went and knocked all their lights out. Anyway, that's another story. Any especially strong tribes running around? Yes. A bunch of them are pretty powerful now. First is the one that Zumama leads, the eunectes tribe. She settled her tribe in another part of the rainforest near a lot of ore veins. She has a hold on most of our metal resources. That tribe always liked making weird tools and weapon things. They've absorbed a lot of small tribes that surround them. Second is Kimar's Flint tribe. The rainforest Tiakau don't live quite the same as the rest of us. They're a lot more scattered. Normally they don't even communicate with us. But because we have no great chief, a lot of tribes ended up going into the rainforest. Kimar's is one of them now. They were confident enough in their own power to take a piece of territory for themselves. There's one more tribe that's pretty notable. I think you recognize them too, Gavial. Inam's tribe. Her tribe's called the Inam Committee. The people in it act kind of weird. None of them really like fighting people, but they all like doing business. There are a lot of them too. Don't underestimate them. I can picture it right now. Zumama setting her tribe up next to a mine. Yeah, ever since way back she loved making those weapons of hers or whatever. Wouldn't have thought she'd be bossing a clan now though. Eunectes has a nice ring to it. Yep, Zumama's eunectes tribe is the strongest one too now. And everyone thinks she's gonna be the next chief. I'm not surprised. Kid's been pretty capable for a long while. So, Gavial, are you really not gonna be the great chief? Nope. There's stuff on the outside I've gotta do. Right, Doctor?
Yes.
Stuff on the outside, huh? Hey, you said you were gonna go for it in your letter, right?
And you were confident even?
I train a lot for it.
Then I'm looking forward to the show. Do I hear fighting? Over that way. Let's go and see. Will you say it or not? Like I would. You've got backbone. Oh hey, they're fighting. Doctor, we can leave him. Let's just go. This happens all the time. You're done for, Thin Tails. I'm gonna make you admit Thick Tails are where it's at. Yeah, in your dreams, like I'd ever give in. Huh? Hey, what's your face over there? What did you just say? How are you? Don't tell me you're a Thin Tails too. Like hell I am. But did I catch that right? You think Thick Tails are better? What? Obviously. Take a look at mine. Sturdy, strong, plump and plush. What's better than a nice thick tail like this, huh? Well, can't pretend I didn't hear that shit. Take a good look at my thin tail here. Slim, refined. Clean, distinct counters. Hell, I can actually grab things with it. Now this is a tail. I hear that. Thin tails for life. Huh? You're kidding. You can't even see a tail like that behind your ass. Yeah, shout out of yours. I bet your ass loves it when you can't sit down cause your tail's so fat. What are they arguing about? Gavial's arguing with that one there about thin versus thick tails. It's a pretty common topic for us. You might say the tail is an Archosauria's greatest pride. People compare them. Whole tribes have even formed on how thick or thin their tails are. I think the one fighting with Gavial might be a thick tails. Solo. By the way, I have no idea how this is supposed to be pronounced. So I'm just reading it as it is on screen. Whatever. Solo Pitlipol. Brothers, come out. Today's the day. We'll make it known that thick tails reign supreme. Oh, that's a lot of people. Doctor, I'm gonna go to help Gavial. That Reaper's whirlwind and the hair clip. You're Gavial. The one and only. Damn it, just our luck running into you. But don't get ahead of yourself, Gavial. Not even you could shake our faith in thick tails. Yeah, you're such hot shit. Keep running. Doctor, let's move. I can sort them out the next time I see them. Gavial, how come you let them go? You used to chase down every last person in a fight and beat them until they saw stars. Yeah, I used to do that. But nah, now I just think they're kind of cute. Right, Doctor? Cuter than you breaking them in half. Huh. Well, thinking they're cute won't stop me beating the tar out of them. They're not, what's the word? Mutually exclusive. Gavial, you really have changed. Hold on to me, you little brat. I go away for a couple years and I come back to find your tail's even fatter. What? You gonna try and tell me you're with thick tails too?
No. It's not like I wanted it to grow so thick. I wanted a nice thin tail just like Gavial's. Well, shucks. What a poor kid you are. Though, watching you fight back there, your arts are pretty strong now, huh? Really? Yeah, come over to Rhodes Island and be an operator. Should be no problem for you. Operator? Operators are, well, I guess it's a job. Like me, I'm a medic operator. I remember you were still learning from the shamans when I left, right? Yep, I've been disciplining myself every day for you, Gavial, so one day you'd come back. For me? Oh, by that I mean for when you come back so I could help you out, like I did just now. Well, damn, you really did help out then. Well done. I love when you compliment me. Cool, let's keep moving then. Do you remember the temples just ahead?
Eunectes says to be the great chief. Come on! Look at how strong the whole tribe is. Yeah, and she's the top of the pile. Everyone said if not Gavial, then Eunectes, and now Gavial's gone.
Hey, over there.
No way. Gavial? Hey, Gavial, you're finally back!
Whoa, long time no see, huh?
Hey, that feather on your waist is nice. Where'd it come from? Traded one of my weapons to Inam for it.
Man, your tribe has it good. Inam can get her hands on anything. I wish I could be with you guys too.
Too bad. Inam hates crowds. But if there's anything you guys want, you can go through me. Neil, hey, look over there.
Is that... wait, it's Gavial.
She's actually back.
Gavial, so you weren't dead.
Alive and well, baby. Brother, come on, stop trying to make a show. You've got the stone disease and all. Just go back home and lie down, okay? Who cares? What's a little disease in the face of the ceremony? A little disease is still disease. And think about how bad it'd be for us if you went out there and showed everyone the rocks growing on your tail. Look, Gavial might be gone, but now Zumama is sure to be the next great chief. That's the part I care about. I need to witness the moment Zumama becomes chief. Damn it, I should have listened to Zumama. Huh. Brother, look over there. It couldn't be. Is that Gavial? Has she come back to become great chief? I'm sorry, but I have to see the ceremony. Yeah, I don't think anyone can miss this now.
Huh? Those two look like they're from the eunectes tribe.
It really is Gavial. You're finally back. I always believed in you, Gavial. Hey, everyone, look, it's Gavial. And the Arcosauria unanimously just cheering Gavial, Gavial. Phew, what a rowdy bunch. Looks like we ought to pick up the pace.
Everyone loves this the ceremony after all, and everyone loves Gavial too. Oh, Gavial, look at the sign there.
Let me see. No, damn scratchy handwriting. Oh, look at that. It says Mahuitsotia.
We're here.
Wait, what gives with the music? And for that matter, why do I recognize it? Wait, Doctor, this is an owl song, isn't it? Yep, definitely. Well, damn. I'm not totally sure myself, but I've definitely heard people playing this before.
Yep, this is an owl song.
How do you know about Aus, what Aus is?
Around this time last year, a bunch of strange people calling themselves Aus came here from the outside. They held a concert at Inam's tribe first. After that, a whole lot of Tiakau started treating them like heralds of the Mahuitsotia.
Huh.
Later on, they were asked to stay for a long performance in the temple surroundings. I got to hear them once. Their music really was powerful and beautiful. You could feel their awesome arts too. Ever since, lots of the Akau fell in love with this kind of music. And then suddenly one day they disappeared. Everyone said they'd gone back to their ancestors' embrace. But I knew they'd only left, same as Gavial had. The music playing right now should be coming from those speaker things they left here. I think they also left behind some of their albums?
Speakers?
Yep, they need arts to function, so only priests and shamans can actually use them. And most of them are in Nam's tribe.
Now that's a band for freewheelers.
Can't deny their songs really get up in there. I haven't even stepped in and they've got my blood running hot. I think I'm beginning to like them. Let's go, Doctor. We're gonna hear some music and enjoy a hell of a show.
Alright, and we continue on to the training stage, which we're just gonna cover in title and description alone. Titled Giant Mushroom. Don't worry, they'll grow back in due time. And our stage 3 is titled Old Times. Obviously Gavial was still Gavial when she was young.
Doctor, I took a quick stroll around. Didn't seem like there were any others. Looks like we're gonna have to head back into the rainforest to look for her bunch after this.
Meanwhile, a contestant by the name of Pita lets out a cry of victory.
Oh, Pita won. This Pita's pretty good. Makes me want to rumble with him, actually. He's one of my tribe's warriors. But he's definitely not as good as you, Gavial. Easy enough to say. Come on, Gavial. You already came so close to becoming great chief over when we were little. Like you could lose to Pita.
When you were little?
Oh yeah, that one time. I was super young. Thought the idea was so cool. I actually went for it. Actually went for the ceremony once. Yeah, and you were already super strong by then.
Quick flashback. So that's all your wilderness wills amount to?
Strong.
Ugh. All our warriors taken down like nothing. Let's go in together. We can't. No number at once will be enough. Can we only give up? Who else wants to challenge me? If you're all done, then it's just me versus the Great Chief.
I do.
And you're Wilderness's Will's orphan, Gavial. I hear you're a terror among the kids, but kids don't join the ceremony. Run back home and drink your milk. You've got a few more years.
Let's see who wins first.
Huh. You really are an orphan. You don't fear death.
My tribespeople are my family. Cut the crap. Do you want to go or not?
It's your funeral, brat. Possible. Just 2 punches.
Gavial's so strong. I guess that's all then. Who else wants some?
Gavial was an orphan?
Didn't she ever tell you? Didn't I? I guess I didn't, but it's not like it was important enough to come up. Don't know who my parents were, but that's not all that rare in these parts. Doctor, it may not make sense to you, but death is pretty common out here. It doesn't even take a catastrophe. Honestly, nobody here knows what catastrophes are. A single cold or a bout of bad weather can kill off folks who would have lived otherwise. I'd guess my parents just went like that. Ugh, let's quit this talk. All I need to know is the tribe raised me. Gavial.
You've come a long way.
You can quit it, Doctor. I don't really need the pity treatment. I'm not the only orphan ever. Plenty of families around here that link up and raise a bunch of them together. It happens all the time.
So how did ceremony back then turn out?
That one, Found you, you gosh darn bounty hunter!
Who's that?
Huh? I know that voice. Give the doctor back.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay? Tomimi, didn't we tell your people to tie her up and take her back to the tribe? I thought we did. She's real strong. Guess must have just plowed past everyone. Bounty hunter, hand the doctor over. Or else I'm gonna chase you to the end of the world. If I have to. Smartest girl ever. Looks like she still hasn't sobered up. She sent Peter flying.
She finished Pete off! She's insanely strong! Where did Vera come from? Which tribe is she? No idea. I don't even understand what she's saying. Forget it. All we gotta do is beat her, right?
Oh damn. Now they think Kay is the new challenger, don't they? Gavial, should we go in and help? No, wait. Dumb little kid is way tougher than you'd think. She can handle this. If we go in, we're just gonna add to the body count. But something tells me this might get messy. Doctor, see if you can help Tomimi's lackeys get this under control.
This Vira's way too strong. She's beaten back so many of us already. I still don't get what she's saying, but she's no joke. I reckon she'd make a fine great chief.
Gavial, your friend's really strong. She sure is a pain in the ass at times like these, though. I think we finally hit a lull. I'm gonna go up there and restrain her. You, Reunion, you're back. So you were the ones who took the doctor. You won't get away. Oh, you dumb. She's gonna escape again. I'm going after her. Tomimi, you and the doctor stay put. I'll come back and find you. Okay. Oh, there's another fight starting. Doctor, could you tell me what Gavial is like on the outside?
The doctor tells her about Gavial's life at Rhodes Island.
Is Gavial having a good life out there then? So if Gavial decided to leave you one day, how would you feel?
I'd be sad for sure, but I'd be glad she found a new path in life.
You're incredible. I couldn't do that. I always hoped Gavial would come back. Doctor, about Gavial. I'm not gonna let you take her from me.
The doctor just nods back. So how did that ceremony back then turn out?
That one...
Back to the same flashback?
Oh, what? You call me a kid and this is all you've got? Who else is gonna challenge me?
She beat a lot of fighters more experienced than her. Gavial, you rule! It's wild to say, but she could be the next great chief.
I'll take you on. Oh, what the hell are you doing here, Zumama? Weren't you busy building your machines? Every time I went looking for you, you ignored me. I decided to come and see, in the end. See what? See if my fists could beat you or not. You said it like you wanna get killed dead. Enough talk. I'm not losing to you today, Gavial. Hey, you won't know until you're tried. They fought from noon until night without settling anything. No winner, no loser. They went until they'd used all of their strength, and afterwards, both of them got dragged off by the others. That's the story of the first time Gavial joined the ceremony.
What kind of person is Zumama?
Zumama was someone from a different tribe, but she was fairly close. Back when they were young, she and Gavial fought a lot. Gavial was stronger than her, but it wasn't like Zumama never won. But then Gavial said Zumama just stopped caring about fighting for some reason. She started researching machines instead. And I remember that was the last time Zumama and Gavial ever fought. After that, Zumama barely even showed her face anywhere. Eventually her tribe moved away, and I never saw her again. Not even at the final mess of a ceremony before Gavial left. She never came.
I'm back.
Gavial, you're okay, right?
I'm fine. He's got a hell of a pair of legs. Just ran off and disappeared out of sight. But knowing how well she can fend for herself, I'm not worried. Tomimi, did Zumama get here yet?
Not yet.
Who else will challenge me? I will. Looks like I came back at just the right time. Alright, and we continue on to our final stage for the day, which is stage 4, titled Robotic Roar. It is so incompatible with the jungle, yet the two complement each other so well. The Archosauria chanting eunectes, eunectes. Go and get them, eunectes! Great chief! Great chief! Eunectes, marry me! That was an Arknights player. Well, look who showed up, eunectes. I thought you were going to hide in that little rainforest of yours, too scared to show up. And you're too afraid to come and visit? You're all cowards for holding up in your rainforests. We'll find out right now if that really makes me a coward. Well, even with all those weird gadgets, Zumama hasn't changed one bit. Oh, right, Doctor. I never told you about her, did I? That girl in the arena is Zumama. We aren't from the same tribe, but we live pretty close to each other. Plus, we're about the same age, so you could say we grew up together. She doesn't talk much, but she handles herself in a fight. She started acting kind of weird at some point, though. I mean, she was pretty tough, but she was always tinkering with stuff all by herself. Her tribe moved away not long after that, and we didn't see each other much anymore. Birthday, she's as strong as ever, but she came down with some weird disease and started talking to herself. I looked into the symptoms back at Rhodes Island. It sounded like some kind of mental illness, but she looks pretty normal to me right now. I was half expecting her to come to the last ceremony, but too bad she never did. And now she's here calling herself eunectes? Who would have thought? Anyway, now that she's here, you see that guy up there? Probably done for. I knew it. She did get stronger. Now I really want to fight her.
Zumama is strong. There's no doubt about that, but...
Who are those guys over there? Eunectes will challenge you. Who are you? I'm the leader of the Raging Flames, Uda. I'm the leader of the Scars, Aruna. Alright, you lot. Get her. Are all of you ganging up on me? Yeah, that's right. Our tribe's got a little, what do you call those again? It's a pact, you dimwit. That's right, a pact. If you want the throne, you'll have to go through us. I wasn't expecting it to be a walk in the park, but I didn't know you could be so unified. What's that got to do with you? And a great chief who's always tinkering with widgets? You can bet I have a problem with that. This isn't a one-on-one?
Wouldn't that take a while?
Most folks fight one-on-one out of pride, but the one rule the ceremony's got is that you can do whatever it takes to win, and whoever that ends up winning will become the great chief. Obviously, bringing your lackeys with you is the best way to get that done. Whatever it takes to win? Sounds like I could become the great chief. Doctor, I hate to break it to you, but you don't have what it takes. I did say there's no rules, but it's not what you're thinking. The folks here are pretty simple. The only thing they can think of is to bring lots of people with them, no matter what it is they're trying to do. No one here would even think of pulling any dirty tricks. Honestly, even after my years with Rhodes Island, I've still got no idea how to do that kind of stuff.
Yep, besides, fighting as a group has its own risks.
That's right. You might just start infighting afterwards. Happens all the time. But on the flip side, that does mean you can do whatever it takes for you to win. And you're free to try. But I'm sure you're just gonna get yourself beaten up. You really think I'm that bad? I'm just putting it the way it is. Well, Doctor, I do think you'd be able to pull it off and still keep it under wraps, but there's one thing that separates you from the rest of them. Do you know what that is? Muscle? Exactly. Look how weak you are. Anyway, I'll get right down to it. If you want to be the Great Chief, there's actually just one requirement that you've got to meet. You just gotta be strong enough to put up a good fight. Right, tomimi?
Yeah.
This is strange, though. From what I remember, those two aren't exactly best friends. I didn't expect to see them working together.
They probably became friends after you left.
Yeah, could be. Tomimi, didn't you say Zumama is her tribe's leader? Or her people?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I don't see a lot of people from her tribe. Look, the one dressed differently over there should be from her tribe.
Well, they all look pretty well equipped, but that's not a whole lot of them. Huh. She's following in my footsteps and trying to take them all down by herself, isn't she? No, that's what I'm talking about. That reminds me, tomimi, I thought you were going to fight.
Yeah, but I'm in no rush. Zumama's tough. The scars won't stand a chance against her, so I'd join in after she wears herself out on them.
You've gotten smarter, tomimi.
I'm pretty serious about becoming the Great Chief. Besides...
Besides what? Oh, let's talk later. You're about to get started. Ugh. She's strong. You're not half bad, I'll give you that. Don't get cocky, eunectes. All of you, on me.
I knew it. Zumama's so tough. She may be fighting alone, but just like Gavial, your everyday Arcasoria goonies are no match for her. But...
It sounds like you know her pretty well.
Yep, Zumama and Gavial have always been the strongest around here. But as far as I know, Zumama has never managed to beat Gavial. Right, Gavial? Huh? Where's Gavial?
Hey, look! Over there! I saw her on my way here, isn't that...
She really is back.
Everyone cheering Gavial?
What? Gavial rushed onto the platform.
It's been a while, Zumama. Or should I call you the leader of the eunectes now? You came back, Gavial. That's right, tomimi asked me to come back. Hold up, you know Sargonian? Since you're speaking Sargonian too, I guess this really is what they speak on the outside. I've been studying it for a long time. I thought you weren't going to come back. Oh, I'll come back. Not right now, but someday. This is my home after all. Are you trying to become the Great Chief? Nope, I need you for something else, and I was gonna wait till you were done. I didn't expect to see you getting this badass though. How am I supposed to hold myself back from fighting you? Are you really a doctor now? Sure am. I'm a pretty famous doctor out there. That's amazing. What about you? You didn't show up last time because you were tinkering with something, right? You done with that yet? Yeah. You'll get to see it very soon.
Didn't Didn't Gavial say she wasn't going to fight her?
It's Gavial. Are you surprised?
Not at all. It's just...
You're as strong as I remember.
Huh, you ain't half bad either.
But you rely on your fists too much.
Oh?
You can do all sorts of things with your fists, so you don't ever think of using anything else. That's what's holding you back, and it's what's holding all of us back.
What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is, it's time for change. Just then a thunderous, uniform roar reverberates throughout the forest. Something gigantic is approaching the temple. Whatever it is slowly but surely stomping its way towards the temple, and although it has so far remained largely out of sight, it has already proven to be an imposing presence. You're strong, Gavial. There's no doubt about that. I wasn't going to use this until after I took the throne. But I have to use it against you now. It doesn't matter, the end result will still be the same. This is going to bring us change.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, but I'm not going down that easy.
Yes, you are. High Priest, aim, fire.
What's that?
See, I told you, Gavial. But using it against you isn't what I'm trying to accomplish here. We won't have a future if we always rely on our fists. From here on out, we're in the age of machines. Alright, and this is where we're gonna end the story section for today. But, like I said, we have a bonus thing to add here, which is the original Gavial's full file and voice files. So, let us hop on over. And here we are in the file, so let's begin. Basic info. Codename Gavial, gender female, combat experience 8 years, place of birth undisclosed, date of birth May 1st, race Arcosauria, height 163 centimeters, infection status, originium crystals are visible on the skin, infection confirmed by medical examination. Physical exam, physical strength excellent, mobility standard, physical resilience excellent, technical acumen standard, combat skill excellent, and originium arts assimilation standard. Profile. Gavial is a former mercenary, forced to leave home after contracting neuropathy and ultimately joining Rhodes Island after a period of instability. Above average in physical strength, destructive prowess, and tactical skills, she nonetheless opted to be a combat medic. Clinical analysis. Imaging tests for this operator showed blurry outlines of internal organs with visible dark spots. Unusually high concentrations of originium particles were present in her circulatory system, indicating infection and confirming her as an infected at this stage. Cell originium assimilation 50%. Minor infection, nothing to be concerned about, said Gavial herself. Blood originium crystal density 0.26 units per liter. I know my own body the best, of course. Rhodes Island's course of treatment has been effective in controlling and stabilizing the disease. However, physical performance has been affected considerably down peak levels. Guess it's time to do some rehab. Signed, Gavial. Archive file number 1. Gavial is a doctor who defies all conventional definitions of the word. People assume she'd sooner smash someone's head in with her staff than use it to heal the sick. She's straightforward, and it becomes clear she's a very dedicated physician only after frequent contact. Until then, she often has a lot of work to do to convince patients of her skills. Generally will not let anyone touch her tail. Archive file number 2. To most people, the Arcosauria are a warrior race, all of whom are combat ready. Thus, a physician like Gavial is indeed a one-of-a-kind anomaly. What's even more curious is that while she does possess the natural aptitude for healing that is so rare in Arcosaurian, that is not to say she should shy away from battle. Quite the opposite. Her overall fighting prowess is rather remarkable. So why did she choose to become a healer? Fortunately, she doesn't mind elaborating on her past. She was one of the most renowned warriors of her tribe, but once she realized she has the talent for healing arts, she chose to save lives rather than end them. Yes, it was simple as that, just like Gavial. Even when she was orchestrated and eventually exiled from her home, she's never wavered or regretted it. Archive file number 3. How Gavial came to contract the Ripathy. She explained it as succinctly as how she became a healer. Ran into a mining area to save lives and got infected herself. She speaks of getting ostracized by her kin for becoming a healer and the discrimination she faced due to her infection as if they were trivial matters. She finds it fulfilling to be here at Rhodes Island, treating wounds and illnesses. We all owe Gavial our respect and should learn from her generous spirit. And that is the entire file. She is a 4-star medic after all, and one of the OG characters, so everything is pretty brief in here. And as you can already tell from some of the stuff, like her being sorta shunned out of her tribe and stuff like that, not really, and I'm not gonna say much more on that, considering we're gonna continue going through the story, of course, and you're gonna get more elaboration on what that actually means. But for now, let's begin with the voice file. And as always, I will be muting my mic, and you enjoy. This character also has a English VA, so you can leisurely just listen to the whole thing. So, let's begin.
Yeah, I get it. You deserve a nice rest in your off time. But you gotta get your treatment right now. Huh? You want me to be gentle and caring? That's nurse stuff, pal. I'm a doctor, from top to toe. That means healing. Treatment. Don't waste my time with the fluff. Strange. Why does Dr. Kal'tsit keep telling me to be nice to patients? She's been doing it ever since I got here. Your average doctor's biggest concern is keeping herself safe. Mine, on the other hand, is getting my patients to stop being scared of me. Treatment time! Ears open! Eyes on me! Hands up! Don't move! Doctors and fighters, lifesavers and life-takers. People think we're polar opposites, but I think we're one and the same. We both sacrifice. Huh? I didn't beat anyone up. I just wanted to say hi. Watch, let me demo. I initiate physical contact, and that's how I get closer to people, see? I'm kind of missing my homeland. I chose to be a medic myself, but it's crazy it all turned out the way it did. Life sure took me down some wild paths, huh? Doctor, you and I are both travelers on a lonely road. I guess that's why we understand each other so well. What the? You're asleep, huh? I'm Medic Operator Gavial. First things first, don't judge me by the way I look. Got it? I thought we were gonna have combat class. Everyone is so scared of me treating them. You're the only one who accepts me for what I am. Thanks for that. All right, no more fooling around. I'll be serious from now on. Leave the rear to me. Go show them what you're made of. All right, get in line, everyone. All right, ladies, let's keep it cool. Coming! Let's begin. Where do you need me? Ready to heal. Who needs healing, come over. If you want treatment, you gotta come closer. Don't get yourself killed, dummy. Come on, get it together. Hang in there, I'm coming. Pushovers. I wasn't even breaking a sweat. Man, those guys were weak. I regret not giving them a few whacks with the staff here. Have you guys never taken emergency response training courses? Darn it. I'm not giving up yet. Let's see if there are any interesting people here. Hey, knock it off. You want me to just nod and listen? No frickin' way. Arknights. Hey, Doctor.
And that will be the end of today's part. And next time we shall do the same for Tomimi at the end of of the next episode. But until then, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this extra bit here at the end as well. Yeah, all I can say is thank you very much. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like. It does help me quite a lot out. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, there is a lot on the channel that you can just sit back and listen to and enjoy. And I'm always covering new stuff when it comes out. And if you want to help out even more directly, there are memberships, but like I always say, there will never be anything barred behind a membership or anything like that. It's purely there to just support both the channel and me and my work more directly. And yeah, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.